Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Darius Davis to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go. 222, 222.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
11. Here we go. 19 section. Go.
First down throw for Fields. Back to his back. Here's Rashad White. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Rashad White touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of the game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
Gun.
Let's get to the game here to Chase Brown. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 1, right?
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Done.
Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On one, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Blue 58, blue 58. Tonight.
This is a design look for Fields. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son. Angel, Angel, Angel.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Krabs has it. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pull that in front further. 13-zip. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Polk with a point after. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead. It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40.
Let's get set. What it? 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
First down, Burrow to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
On one, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
11 him. Here we go, here we go. Cut. 180. Cut.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
This will be grabbed at the 5. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
At their own 11-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Fields out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, side. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Headed out right. He can run it. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
3rd down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Here we go. 321, 321. Hey, 10. Right.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, side.
Here's Fields to throw. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. He's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Brought in inside the 20. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 20-zip lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets push their lead to 21-zip already.
Real cool. They be on that rapid pay the bills. Now not even a little bit.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11, 180. I got him, on me. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I say to you all the time, Kate, to get a quarterback in a rhythm. Completions. Well, this is the opposite of rhythm. There is none because we have not had a completion yet.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. Right shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Catch made by all. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yep.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
180. Right shot.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And they got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On
1st down, here's Burrow. He beams one deep right side. Defender runs wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Xavion Williams, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
11, mighty. Here we go. 180. 12.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here, 11 empty. Dot.
From the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Buys time, rolling right. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Got to manage 3 yards here, 3rd and goal.
Gun. 11, big 13. Stop.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Intercepted in the end zone. Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 12-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range.
551. You got a mini base. Hey, can. Go.
Looking to throw Fields. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Lucky to avoid that turnover. Might need some more luck here if they want to convert on this third and long.
Here we go. Right.
Here he goes, third and long. Avoids the sack. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Now, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
The kick by Folk is good. And that will add to their score.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit, the high percentage make.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. As Andre Cisco hold him down there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
180. Lights up. 11.
Burrow to the air now. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. Angel. Blue 58. Right.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on first down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Throwing from the gun here. Finds Hunter downfield. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. You got what? You got a green 19. Jump square. Sit high.
From the red zone on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Can. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow from the gun. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
I'm wondering.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Gun. Cut. 180. Cut.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. That's caught for the first. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you can hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
On one, ready?
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
180. Cut.
Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
11. Ready? Lights up. 11. Start.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Turbo, son. Good night.
Quick throw, right side, complete to stop this drive. And it's going to be stopped right around the 37. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. Vacates quickly left side. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Still on his feet. Forced that to his right. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's brought down at the line.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow. It puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Green 19, judges, what?
Now Fields again. He's got his man. This is Kraft. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Working quickly here. Fields throwing once more. Cut out left. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down, Jets.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. All right.
Gives her the chance to run it here. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Hey, can. 11.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Get 22 out of that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
180. 180.
Burrow now on first down. Hits him on the in route. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
On one, right?
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's get set. 11. God. 180. God.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
180. 12. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. What a play to beat this defense on fourth down. 23 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Burrow on first down. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
180. 11 Thomas.
On second and 10, Burrow again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they produced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. 12. Can. Stop.
On third down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Savion Williams that time. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst.
Why would I do that on purpose?
Separated man from ball.
180. 11. 11 empty.
Here again, it's Burrow. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone.
This nigga said niggas always fucking abide.
On the field, they got a first and goal.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back.
Just because you don't use this shit don't mean the shit ain't useful.
And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
He will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Just because you don't know Chris Brown, you don't even know what you talking about, bro. So just sit this one out.
I think it is so hard for
Again, Chris Brown, you don't even know what the fuck going on, so just sit this one out.
First, so a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
That one splits the uprights.
You don't even know the story, so
Bengals get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
again, y'all don't even know the damn story.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here.
I don't even know what the hell. I don't even know what that story is, but yeah.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Chased out to his right. Hits him on the out route. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
He gonna find a way to get another quarterback and do the same shit.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Dax Hill up for the stop.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in like double digits, and they nearly got it there.
The design run. Fields has it. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
All right, I hope I get one thing in the Jets.
Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. As his target, that's Savion Williams. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Burrow gets it out wide quick. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Making the stop, that was last year's Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Burrow to the air now. No, they get him yet again. Dan Jackson takes it away. Has room down the left sideline. And this is going to be a New York touchdown.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Going after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
Yeah.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff.
Chris Brown trying to be nice.
That one bounces through the end.
Just he was like, watch our eyes. Nah, I wouldn't use the words great and guy when it comes to that person, but hey, he cool. He cool though.
Catches made down the right sideline. And they send him out of bounds.
I mean, the poll's already up. You just gotta just put a check, a thumbs up. Just, I mean, I had a junior dude who was staying. He was like, the Dolphins was in the guy I thought would leave, and he proved me right.
These guys throwing catches, I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation.
Ah.
That is picture perfect right there.
It's in the announcement too.
Throwing that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Right back to Chase.
Yeah, like the Dolphins. When the Dolphins said he wasn't joining them, I was not surprised at all.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the
Yeah, I can
chains.
stand.
A whole lot not to like about that amazing
Bro,
play.
I'm not gonna get rid of no. I'm not gonna get rid of no dude that over communicates and that's still willing to get his ass whooped.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And that's a
You
huge
gotta you
reception.
like you gotta keep like
Burrow enough for a first and goal.
My favorite part was the magic he worked to keep the
you gotta have somebody bad in the league that's okay with losing.
out of it by adding all the extra yards.
Brown. And on that run, he stands strong and stop him at the 2.
No, cause I'm not. Yeah, bro. I'm not getting rid of the Vikings. Who ain't going nowhere because he plays his game. So he's not going nowhere.
Sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
That's perfect. But if he don't play, he give you a reason why. It ain't like this nigga just don't go MIA.
From the gun.
Some niggas go MIA and you don't hear nothing.
Intercepting the end zone. Picked off by Andre Cisco.
I'll take the nigga that play about 80% of his games, but he tell you why he don't play the other 20%. Hey, bro, my IBS flaring up. I can't play. Hey, bro, I got a hot date tonight, and I gotta go cook for. I gotta go do my parents' taxes. I'm like, I'm okay with that. Yeah, long as you ain't going ghost and shit.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Don't jump. Ready? 58.
This is a design look for Fields. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Yeah, ain't no last games, cuz. I'm never gonna see that running back again, bro. I'm sick. It's hard to build. It's hard to build a nigga. It's hard to build a nigga. You can't build that shit. That nigga was not had 99 speed. Shit, you can't build that.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Jets have the football, and they are in great shape with a sizable lead. Third and a lone yard coming up. Full yardage run for White. And he'll get it up to the 44. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie.
Yeah.
1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Here we go. Slide. Green 19, Jesse. Right.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. Picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine such an effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Here's a design run. Fields has it. That second down run is only going to manage a yard.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Here we go. Good. Green 19, Jesse. Right. Right.
Fields going to try and run.
Into what?
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth
But
down.
a custom what?
Just a little reminder right there that he's more than a passer.
Oh, so I don't,
If the defenses don't account for him.
Here comes
I don't fuck with the zones. I don't do the,
Austin McNamara. Will
yeah, I don't fuck with those.
and he drives it skyward.
Yeah, I ain't, that's too much for me. I just set my shit the regular way.
At the 19-yard line.
Because niggas do too much quick heights for me to be fucking around with that. They're trying to do them custom zone drops in game. Like, I'm gonna do that shit in the screen. I ain't about to be fucking around with that shit.
To work after throwing the pick. This one to Williams out left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route will work. You see zone coverage settle down to the quarterback's numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
It sure seems like they have found a wrinkle in their confidence.
That's-
Just can't quite read Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception,
I don't know who the fuck I'll take. Shit.
really hard to walk off the field.
This finds all complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called
Either one of the team was picks or one of the team with assets that I could trade for picks.
and it played out right there. Is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes, just like that.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And the Bengals have a first down. They're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals get it back to a full 3 possessions now. 24 points. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Turbo, son.
Drive start to the carry by White. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
319, right?
This is a design look for Fields. It's inside the 10. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Jets keep running away with this. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. There are few of these guys league-wide who score as much with their legs as they do with their arms, and now one of them, now he's become latest to break the record for most rushing touchdowns in a season by a quarterback.
We've sure come a long way from the...
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, they give to Brown. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go. Stop.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's going to be incomplete. Deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Big 13.
2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back. They get this down to the 28. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
On that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
McPherson at the point after.
Just like with the earthquake. You heard about the earthquake they had?
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Fields with a chance to run here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Here's a design run. Fields has it. And he has a massive gain in style, sliding in safely after a tremendous pickup. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.
man.